And but on a level, it was awakening and shutting down simultaneously. It felt like to me, because my body was saying something is not right. So maybe Kundalini energy was rising up and telling me, and stopping at the third eye because it couldn't connect. And it's really interesting because from then I started my personal development journey. It was there, a friend recommended me to me Living in the Light by Shakti Gawain, and it just blew my whole life apart in terms of the knowledge I started to acquire. But when I actually look at the panic attack, that was a warning, and it was tied to an archetype. And what you find with the third chakra, we start to see things in symbols. So this is a chakra where we bypass the logic, even though we need the logic to decipher, but it's about symbols. And it's where we start dealing with our archetypal language more intensively, because you're going to have to be looking at symbols. This is the place where we look at dreams. We've done an artwork, so this is the active chakra where we're going to decipher what this artwork really means. And it's a part of you where you're going to actually look within. And for me, that's what I had to do from the age of 21, was look within and develop stuff that I didn't understand, but my sacral chakra and my solar plexus wasn't developed enough for me to action a lot of the stuff I did. So synchronicities happened for me instead, but the knowledge that I've acquired even today that's made me who I am has happened from that time. So, think back of what happened with you. That was really kind of very head orientated, like a headache, fainting, a feeling of unease, anything to do with that area. And it will be, you will notice a kind of story around that. And our meditation is going to be story based as well. So I'm going to actually take you through a meditation in a minute, and it's going to be quite, how can I put it, quite revealing, because again what I wanted in this course was for you to be in a place where you're not just opening the chakras, because you can go on any website for that to do, but actually speak and hear and feel and see the language of your chakras. And I think this is the best way, because you're developing a connection with your inner self, and it's a place that you can return to any time. Foods to balance the chakra, any blue foods or purple food, aubergines, blueberries, very good. To really balance the chakra again, you've got your oils, frankincense, any third eye oil. Rose is quite good as well, jasmine, but the frankincense is amazing, and lavender on a third eye. What you want to be mindful of is that when you open up your third eye, that you make sure that it's closed, because you don't want it to be too open, because if you're quite sensitive, you'll be picking up impressions from everybody. So again, now we've been opening up these chakras, what we want to do is imagine them slightly closing before we go out, and surrounding ourselves in white light. If you really are sensitive and you're a practitioner, I would say imagine golden light, but that can be quite tiring because it's a quite strong protection. But you just need to be mindful of that. Another thing I would say, again going back to Tantra and Kundalini awakening, a lot of people are really into open up their Kundalini so they can open their third eye. Again, it's whatever makes you feel good. But again, I'm trained in microcosmic orbit, and I did it through Universal Tao here in London, and even doing your ovarian breathing and working with the microcosmic orbit, one has to be really careful when you're doing these practices, because again, that can send too much Kundalini or too much energy up to the third eye. And so always make sure, if you are doing those practices, the tongue is connected to the roof of the mouth. I won't explain it much in this video because it's not about that, but if you are aware of those practices, always remember that. A lot of people work with the yoni egg and the breathing. Again, make sure you're grounded. It's always really important to ground yourself, because this work, especially the third eye, is powerful, and I can't stress that enough, the cautions, um, because it can, if you open up Kundalini and bring Kundalini up to that third eye chakra too quickly, you get very strong implications. So it's very, very important that you have caution, and this is why I want to work with the artwork. Indian head massage, and massaging the scalp and just pressure points on the head is really good. So just generally on the forehead, from the middle outwards, and then you rub it. So you want to smooth down the nerve ending. And then you can do the same thing from the ears to the middle of the head. And that's balancing the left and the right hemispheres of the brain. Now when I teach Indian head massage to people, this is a part they love. And then you just rub, just all in that same direction, because we want to kind of smooth up anything that's there. And you can just vigorous shampooing as well is very good. So you're shampooing your hair, very, very good for all the crown and the third eye. It just creates the space. And then once you're finished, brush down. Reiki is really good. Indian head massage is one of the best. Again, visualization. So what we've been doing, all the guided visualization should have opened up your third eye anyway. So now you've got to this stage, you should have a lot more awareness. Another way to be really good with this is just being present, mindfulness, being really present what you do. So for 10 minutes a day for the next week, just be present, when you're making a meal, when you're sitting down, just be really present. Just look at the different colours that are in front of you. So you're mindful, and that will help open your sight and your third eye. That's enough now. This video is actually 19 minutes. Got probably 20 by the time I finish, and I really want you to do the meditation, which is actually going to be an MP3 that I'm going to attach. I will upload it as a video at some point, but I'm going to be sending you the MP3 so you can actually use it at any time as well. Next week is week 7, and it's a crown chakra. Well done, and I'll see you on the other side.